My name is Anna Wescoat. I started playing piano when I was probably about 4 years old. I had an ear for it because my dad plays and all of my family is musical. And so when I was about 4 or 5, I just started learning how to play songs and it catapulted from there. When I was 10, I got my harmonica and guitar. And then when I got into college, I picked up about 15, 16 other instruments. And now currently I play 25. Piano and guitar, just two of them, and harmonica, mandolin, lots of bluegrass stuff. But I've been playing since I was 4 and performing in piano recitals and at church, and then I started gigging about a year ago and just loved it.
Little girl filled with high hopes and dreams, where she wants to go, what she wants to do, who she wants to be. As she grows, she starts to learn about the real world. A whole lot of no's, fear, and lies try to bring her down. So many voices whisper through the years, but to her this one stood out loud and clear. Do you know how good you are, my friend? Do you know how good you are, my friend? When you think I don't have what it takes to get back up again, do you know how good you are, my friend? Time has a way of taking tolls on our dreams. We start to settle into the rhythm of our routines. But as we grow, we need to learn that in the real world, all the no's just mean something better's down the road. So many voices whisper through the years. Be careful which you heed and which you hear. Do you know how good you are, my friend? Do you know how good you are, my friend? When I think I don't have what it takes to get back up again, do you know how good you are, my friend? So when you think that what you say just blows away into the wind, think again. Yeah, think again. Do you know how good you are, my friend? Do you know how good you are, my friend? When you think I don't have what it takes to get back up again, do you know how good you are, my friend? 'Cause I know how good you are, my friend.
So the song choir director is actually to the choir director that I had when I was in college. His name is Dale Heidebrecht. Um, he was super duper encouraging to me because I had just started writing songs when I hit college. I had only written maybe one or two just kind of for fun. And then when I got in college, I really started pouring my heart and soul into what I was doing. And he was just so inspiring because he would help me figure out what worked and what didn't. And then one day after one of our shows, I think it was a cabaret that we did, and he came up to me after the performance and he grabbed me by the shoulders and he said, "Do you know how good you are?" And that was years ago, and it just stuck with me, and I knew I needed to write a song about it. So I kind of wanted to write that for anybody else maybe that's got a passion and they're just not sure if they want to take that first step and put it out there for other people to see. You are good. If it's your passion, go for it. That's right.
We're both looking at the stars tonight. only trouble that I found is that I'm looking up and you're looking down. 'Cause how was I to know that you would have to go, leaving me here to live life on my own? I had no say when you went away, leaving me here with my tears every day. And I cry every night, 'cause you're not here, and I can't make things right. So many things that I want to say, but it's just not the same when you're so far away. And I wonder if you hear me now, what I wouldn't give to hear your voice somehow. How was I to know that you would have to go, leaving me here to live life on my own? I had no say when you went away, leaving me here with my tears every day. And I cry every night, 'cause you're not here, and I can't make things right. And I walk all the places and see all the faces that you would be seeing today. And I sing all the songs that you would have sang along. And now they just don't sound the same. They don't sound the same. 'Cause how are we to know when they will have to go, leaving us here to live life on our own? We have no say when they go away, leaving us here with our tears every day. And we'll cry or we'll smile for their memory, leaves regret or leaves peace. Which will it be?
Okay, so I sang a song called No One Knows. And that was a song, at the time when I was working on it, I had a little idea of where I wanted to go. I think I had maybe 2 lines for the song. And it was one that had kind of been sitting in the book for a little while, and I just didn't know where I wanted to go with it. And then one of my friend's brother died very unexpectedly. He actually choked to death. It was like really tragic. It was very sudden. It was totally unexpected. And then the next day, another friend lost her husband. And so it was like, man, it's just happening back to back. And a lot of people are in pain from this experience. And a line came to me that said, we just don't know when someone's going to have to go. And I just really wanted to get that song written down. I think I sat down and I finished it in about an hour, hour and a half. And I'm like, I really want to get this song out there so that they know, we don't know when somebody's going to have to go, but you can still cling on to the memory that if you love that person and you can have peace even when they're gone. And I just wanted to get that out for anybody else because that's something we all experience at some point. So I knew it was something that a lot of people could relate to.
Was a morning in mid-July in '69. I wonder what it was running through everybody's mind. They made their plans when the time was right to take the flight. And in the Eagle they left this big world behind. Hey, Mr. Moon, you're shining so bright. We just can't wait to step into your light. Hey, Mr. Moon, we're coming soon. We sure can't wait to meet you. What makes the galaxy shines so bright they light the night. What makes our mortals so mesmerized, tantalized? We gazed above us so longingly, expectantly, and thanks to them it soon became reality. And Mr. Moon, you're shining so bright, we just can't wait to step into your light. And Mr. Moon, we're coming soon, we sure can't wait to meet you. One small step for man, one giant leap for all mankind. One small step for man, one giant leap for all mankind. One small step for man, one giant leap for all mankind. Hey, Mr. Moon, you're shining so bright, we just can't wait to step into your light. Hey, Mr. Moon, we're coming soon. Mr. Moon, you're shining so bright, we just can't wait to step into your light. And Mr. Moon, we're coming soon, we sure can't wait to meet you. And ooh, my Mr. Moon, ooh, my Mr. Moon, ooh, my Mr. Moon, ooh, we will be back soon.
Hey Mr. Moon was a song that I wrote for a songwriting contest, which is something I never thought I would actually do. I'm not like a contest kind of person. But my husband encouraged me to go for it. And so the contest was commemorating the 50th anniversary of the moon landing, which was last July. And so it was May of last year that I sat down and was like, okay, let's see what I can come up with. Did some history about the moon landing, and I wrote a song, and I'm like, okay, my husband's name is Sam. I said, Sam, tell me what you think about this. Do you think I should even bother with it? And he's like, Anna, this is great. He's like, we got to get some video, and you got to send it in before the deadline. I'm like, okay. So I entered. I think there was maybe 260 some songs that were entered in the contest, and I came in 7th place. So it was really cool. You know, I may not have been in like the top 5, but it was really cool to get to 7 out of that many people, and to have so many people. It's up to over almost 5,000 views on YouTube, and it was super awesome. That's something I really wasn't expecting to go anywhere, and it got that much popularity, so I was really excited about that one.
Monday morning I woke up and started scrolling. Saw some news that made me cry. They said the man just couldn't fight it anymore. It felt it hard to end his life. He couldn't suffer if he died. Did we live? Did we love? Did we give enough? Or did we pull the trigger on the gun? And did we try to be the light so he didn't have to hide? Or did we turn our heads and throw our stones? 'Cause words can't break skin and bones. So here you are with this hole in your heart, left to deal with all the scars. And people try to help, but do they understand the guilt you feel? Yeah, it's real, let's not pretend. And in your mind, the questions roll. Here we go again. Did you live and did you love? And did you give enough? Or did you pull the trigger on the gun? And did you try to be the light so he didn't have to hide? Or did you turn your head and throw your stones? 'Cause words can't break skin and bones. So what happens when you do everything you can and it's still not enough to save the man? 'Cause you lived and you loved and you gave enough. You didn't pull the trigger on the gun, and you tried to be the light so he didn't have to hide. You didn't turn your head and throw those stones. 'Cause you know that man is more than skin and bones, and God alone can save a soul.
So the song that I sang called For Julie, that was written because there was a pastor in California named Jared Wilson that he was a huge advocate for people that were struggling with depression and suicidal thoughts. And last year, he committed suicide. And so I wanted to write a song for his wife. Her name was Julie. And I wanted to write something to let her know, look, even though some of us may not understand, we know that it wasn't your fault. And so I kind of put this out there, even if she hasn't heard it, and for really anybody that might be struggling with depression, that we may not understand. And when the lyrics said, do they understand? We may not, because, I personally don't struggle with depression, but my husband does. And I don't always understand what he's feeling or what he's going through, but I am there for him. And I want him to know, look, it's not your fault that you struggle. Everybody struggles with something, and it's not your fault that that's what you're going through. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay, to let people know that you need help. And so I wanted to write that song for her to let her know that it's
Well, I once met a man from Georgia. He got a life with a story to tell. And when he spoke, well, you'd best listen, 'cause he done it all and he learned it well. And he said, I go wherever the word takes me, dusty field or a glistening stream. I don't put down roots to let the dust spill on my boots. I go wherever the wind blows. He talked of far and distant places, all the things that one can learn. But when he spoke of all the faces, in his eyes you could feel the hurt. As he said, kiddo, we're not very different, and we all want the same things: to be loved, to be free, live and die as we please, and be allowed to chase our dreams. Smiled and nodded as he went on. He told me to keep on working hard. He said I believe that I would go far with my songs and this guitar. And one day he just up and left us, without saying his goodbyes. Didn't want to fuss or any tears spilled in the dust, so instead I wrote his song. Yeah, I once met a man from Georgia.
Okay, so Man from Georgia is actually about a man that I knew from Georgia. Go figure. His name was Bill Cunningham. He was a really good friend of me and my brother. We met him where I used to work at Subway, and he would come in and he would sit down and do crossword puzzles for hours. And so one day we just introduced ourselves and we got to talking. He's one of those guys that just, man, he always had a story to tell us. He had been everywhere. He'd done everything. He was one of those people that just, he knew it all. And so we would love to hang out with him, and he would teach us a whole bunch of stuff. And then one day I had brought my songbook with me, and I was kind of just messing around with my guitar and showing him some stuff. And he's like, Anna, you are really good. He's like, you're really going to go places with this. And so he kind of inspired a little seed at me to keep doing what I was doing. I think I was like 16 at the time, so it was really awesome to hear that from somebody else. And so the last lyric in the song actually says, one day he up and left us without saying goodbyes. That was when he passed away, and he didn't want a funeral, so that's hence the line that says he didn't want tears spilled in the dust. He just kind of left one day. He was just gone. So I wrote the song as a tribute to him because of how much that he meant to me. So that's what that song's about.
Sitting on my front porch, drinking an ice cold IBC. The kids are in the front yard, laughing while the grass is tickling their feet. And I got the radio turned on, endless summer on repeat. And I waved to Miss Tammy as she goes walking down the street. And I just gotta say, ain't it a good day? Pushing my worries far away, say bye to my troubles, 'cause they ain't got no place to stay. And I ain't in no hurry, taking my time, taking in these rays. Got nowhere to be, nobody to please, and I'm feeling okay. Ain't it a good day? Yeah, ain't it a good day? And somewhere in the distance, someone's firing up a charcoal grill. My mind is slowly drifting, forgetting about the laundry and the bills. It's high time I unwind. Turn off the TV and the phone. Don't you bring up tomorrow, 'cause he's got enough troubles of his own. So I'ma leave him alone. Ain't it a good day? Pushing my worries far away, say bye to my trouble, 'cause they ain't got no place to stay. And I ain't in no hurry, taking my time, taking in these rays. Got nowhere to be and nobody to please, and I'm feeling okay, 'cause ain't it a good day? Yeah, ain't it a good day? Too many times we let our worries fog our mind, instead of taking the days just as they come. But the thing about thunder and lightning and rain is they don't last long. The sun is bound to come along, so I keep singing this song. Ain't it a good day? Pushing my worries far away, say bye to my troubles, 'cause they ain't got no place to stay. I ain't in no hurry, taking my time, taking in these rays. Got nowhere to be and nobody to please, and I'm feeling okay, 'cause ain't it a good day? Oh, ain't it a good day?
So Good Day was actually the first line in that song is sitting on my front porch drinking an ice cold IBC. And that's literally what happened. I was sitting on a porch swing. It was one of those rare days in Florida where it's not hot, it's not cold, There's not a cloud in the sky, and I'm just sitting there watching my kids. They're running around being crazy. I'm just sitting there like, this is the life, you know. And I wanted to kind of put that in a song, and so I just took that first line, and the rest of it just came to me, and I wrote it in about 5 minutes. And it's just one of those songs that just gets my foot tapping, and every time that a day is maybe not going so well, I just think it's a good day. I'm doing okay, you know. Everything's going good.
Far from me, trees blow free, water still, untouched and real. The sky stretched out, the clouds just grow. When the stars come out, you can see them all. Still I dream of nights unseen, where the only light is a moonlit sky. Far from me, there's a warm soft breeze. The sounds I hear are soft and clear. But here I am, the city walls, and the stars I see aren't stars at all. So still I dream of all these things, but the city crowds are far from me. Far from me, trees blow free.
So Far From Me is sort of a folk song that I wrote when actually it was based on an experience that I had when my husband and I we went to Atlanta. My sister lives there, and I'm a small town girl. My whole family was, but she loves the big city life, and that's great. For me, I love my little small town of Havana where there's two stoplights, you know, not a lot of traffic. And we went there for I think we're about 3 days. And when I got back, I'm like, man, I'm just so glad to be back in the small town where the only light is from the moon, you know? And I was like, man, I think that would make a good song. And so it kind of was born out of that experience. So. Music is the way that I cope. Music is a universal language, and it's something that everybody connects to. And so for me, it's so helpful to me for just coping with everyday life and all the things that I see and hear about, or what my friends are going through, or what I see in the news, or whatever the case may be. And I can't keep that kind of thing to myself because there's too many people that are struggling that need to hear a positive message and need to know they're not alone and that it's okay to have struggles. And so I like to connect that with music and send out a positive message for people because we all need a little bit of light. And music is just one of the ways that we can all connect together again. So I just love that, and I don't want to keep that to myself because then it's a waste of that gift.
Hey guys, Alicia with Tallahassee Live Music Community Charity Group. Thanks for tuning in to this week's edition of Fully Plugged. To donate to the band, go to our Facebook homepage at facebook.com/Tallahassee Live Music. Simply click the donate button in the video post. Your donation helps support not only out-of-work musicians, but TLMC as well. Reopen doors as one of Tallahassee's newest performing arts theater. For more information about our mission and our cause, please go to tlmcharitygroup.org. While you're there, check out our Fully Plugged gallery that features all previously recorded Fully Plugged sessions. Please like and share and use hashtag Keeping the Dream Alive to get the word out. Any bands or performers who are interested in joining, you can also visit the website, tlmcharitygroup.org, and go ahead and book a date with us. We look forward to seeing you next time.